What's going on, guys? Plot Armor Cards in the house, and today I'm coming to you with a couple of decks that I think you should pick up now because they're so unbelievably cheap. So, all throughout the history of Yu-Gi-Oh!, I know the meta has been changing so much, and there's been so many decks that have been good, and they're usually expensive as hell. But here are a couple of decks that are pretty decent. I don't know if they'll win you any tournaments or anything, but they're pretty decent, and now they're worth pennies. Normally, what I do when a deck comes out that's expensive as hell, and I'm sitting there talking to Konami like,
No! You'll never get a cent out of me! Never!
but the second those super expensive cards go down in price because there's a reprint or something and the deck is still good, you know I'm on top of it, and this is my reaction.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket.
So first deck we're going to take a look at is the Dinos. And oh my goodness, this deck is a lot cheaper than it used to be. Now, you can get an Ultimate Conductor Tyrant, the boss monster in this deck, for 25 cents on the lowest. And even because of that, if you wanted the structure deck version, you could probably get it for 60 cents on the cheapest. That's very good. Up next, we got Miscellaneous Saurus. Now, I know this card is now limited to 1, but this card can make or break this deck. This card can help you win. This card is insane. And you can get it for as low as 10 cents. The common is 10 cents. And even if you wanted higher rarities, honestly, the only higher rarity you're going to get here is the gold. But still, 50 cents is the lowest you can get it for. This is very good pickup. Next, we got Soul Eating over Raptor. Now, this card is the 3 of in this deck for sure. And you can get the gold version for as low as 25 cents right now, guys. And even if you wanted to bump up the rarities, I think Super is a little better. So if you wanted to go into that, it's like $1. It's like $1, guys. You can get 3 of them for $3. This is a deal. This is a deck you must pick up today. On top of that, you can get a baby Saurus and rare rarity for 20 cents right now, guys. Obviously, if you wanted other rarities, you could bump it up and maybe you can find something a little more expensive. But you can get it for 20 cents if you're just trying to build a deck. Now, guys, this was the one card of this entire deck that I needed to put in it that stopped me from building this deck in the past. But if you remember the original version, I don't even know how to say this card's name. It's Animadorned Archosaur. The original version was at one point around $60, and then they reprinted it recently in 10 of Ancient Battles, and now it's like $1.99. Pick up this card. This card breaks this deck. You can also pick up the field spell card Lost World for 8 cents right now. And on top of that, the Scrap Engine people like to play in this deck. Look at this. Scrap Chimera as low as 13 cents. Scrap Raptor as low as 10 cents. Scrap Wyvern as low as 9 cents. Scrap Golem as low as 10 cents. You will love this deck. This deck is really fun to play, and right now it is so cheap. I definitely recommend you pick this up. Next, we're looking at Phantom's Knights. These cards are really, really cheap right now. This is a really good deck. I definitely recommend you check this out. So look at this. We got Phantom Knights of Torn Scales. It's $1.70 at the cheapest. At one point, the only rarity that came before this was the only rarity, and this was like a $20, $30 card. And now you can get it for $1.70. The Phantom Knights of Ragged Gloves, 6 cents. We got the Phantom Knights of Break Sword. This is necessary in this deck, extra deck monster. It is 7 cents right now, guys, as low as 7 cents. Phantom's Knight of Ancient Cloak, 17 cents. The Phantom Knights of Stained Greaves, 10 cents. Phantom Knights of Silent Boots, which I know for a fact everybody loves to run this card, 18 cents. How about that, guys? Look, another extra deck monster that's necessary. Phantom Knights of Rusty Bard. I don't know how to say that, guys. But still, 29 cents. You guys need to check this out. So it depends on how you run your deck, obviously, but the way I'm looking at it, in the Phantom Knights archetype, this is probably the most expensive card you're going to have to buy. I would run 3 of these, and it's $3.36 right now. Lowest $3.36. Pick this up right now, guys. This is a good card for a good archetype that's going for very, very cheap. And on top of that, you can even look through cards, and you can find cards like the Warrior Returning Alive. This card is very good for this deck. Most of the cards in this deck are warriors. You want this card, and it is 3 cents, guys. You can even get something like Allure of Darkness, something I definitely recommend in this deck for extra draw power, for as low as 60 cents right now. Pick this up. On top of that, both of the rank up cards for this archetype, Phantom's Knights Rank Up Magic Force and the Phantom's Knights Rank Up Magic Launch, they are like 30 cents each. So this one you can get for 24 cheapest. That one you can get for 18. Less than 25 cents each, guys. Pick these up. Lastly, I want to take a look at the Ultrageist cards. And look at this. Ultrageist Multifaker. This card I would definitely recommend running 2 or 3 of. I would do 3 personally. You can get for as low as a penny. Ultra Geist Marionetter, guys. Another card that I would probably run 3 of, and it is 2 cents. Ultra Geist Conquiri, you can also get for as low as 4 cents. Have I even broken $1 on this archetype yet? You guys can get Ultra Geist Pukiri for like 24 cents, and this might be the most expensive monster in this entire archetype. 24 cents. Well, guys, I think I've proven my point. You should pick up these decks as soon as possible if you're looking for a new deck and you don't have any of these right now. These are really cheap, these are still fun to play, and they're still fairly decent. So, I think I've made Mr. Krabs proud. That was my only goal, honestly, to make Mr. Krabs proud, because I'm really, really cheap with my cards, and I know damn well that it's going to suck in a couple of years with the gas and the all that and whatnot, so you need to buy everything now. So, if you liked what I had to present, please like, comment, and subscribe. And oh my goodness, look at the time.
It's time to